Hello everyone, my name is Tom and welcome back to the Roundtable. Today, we don't really have news, more so speculations based on some new information, as well as some information we already know. I know many of you have probably been wondering when the new movie Rocko's Modern Life Static Cling is going to be released. We haven't had a whole lot of news on it, and even now there is no definitive release date. But someone who works at Nick told a fan on Twitter, in a now deleted tweet, that the movie would be released on Netflix and it would be soon. Now I'm not going to say who did, because I ain't a snitch. But as much as I'm happy to hear that this movie wasn't just lost in production hell, since this is the first time we're hearing anything new about it in a long time, what I want to focus on is the Netflix part. As many of us know, this isn't the first we're hearing about Netflix housing Nickelodeon productions. Just this week, it was announced that the original creators of Avatar: The Last Airbender are working on a live-action adaptation of the series that hopefully puts the 2010 movie to shame. And Pinky Malinky, a new show which was created at Nick Studios and set to premiere on Nickelodeon back in 2016, is now headed to Netflix too. This is also in the midst of Nickelodeon Splat's new partnership with Verve to stream classic Nicktoons on the platform. In case you haven't noticed, Nickelodeon seems to be putting a lot of their stock in streaming over cable television. While networks like Disney and Cartoon Network have been trying to combat the decline of cable by creating their own apps and streaming services, it seems as though Viacom and Nick are taking a different approach and finding their space on platforms that are already successful to get their shows in front of people, and honestly, this is probably a better approach. There are already people paying for Netflix, Verve, and other popular streaming services, so to have your own app that customers have to pay for, or even worse, put in their cable provider at a point in time where most people don't even have cable anymore, you're setting yourself up to be eclipsed by these other services. As much as some of us would love to turn on the TV and tune into Nickelodeon or any other cable channel and see cool new shows, the bittersweet reality is, in today's modern market, you just can't survive as a media giant if you're only on cable. As I said in my Runaway Club discussing the branding of Nickelodeon in the past versus the present, I mentioned how it's the responsibility of a network to do everything they can to make their show succeed. And in 2018, if you want a show to succeed, what better way to make that happen than to put it on Netflix? The service has impacted our modern culture more than anything else. In the 90s, Nickelodeon was huge, but nobody was talking about boning with it in the background. However, today, they can get in on that sweet action by putting their shows on Netflix. You already know somebody's going to Rocko's Modern Life and chill, and they're gonna do it for the culture. I'm not being inappropriate, I'm talking about aesthetics. Moving on, is this the best course of action for Nickelodeon? It might be, or it might not be. If what I'm speculating is true, then this would be a bold move, but I think that a bold move is what Nick needs right now. They've been falling behind everyone else in mainstream animation over the last decade, but if this attempt to move more towards popular streaming services works, then it could put them back in front of the pack. If it does, then I have a strong feeling that others will follow and start turning to established streaming companies as a way to survive when cable eventually phases out. Personally, I think that's better than having every company start their own subscription service to watch their shows. I mean, even if I did prefer DC to Marvel, I wouldn't pay more money to watch Titans when I can watch Luke Cage on the service I already have. But what do you guys think? Do you think that this is the best move for Nick? What do you think this could mean for the future of media? Let us know in the comments below, or you can tweet me at TommyPQM, or hit us up at Roundtable Vids on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you want to support the Roundtable directly, you can pledge to us on Patreon to receive perks like your name at the end of our videos, or a shout out for your channel, your next big project, or anything you want to promote. As always, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the bell to never miss a video from the Roundtable. My name is Tom, I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys next time.